Hi, it's Justin with Serra Auta Park. Today we're going to talk about 7 new features that come on the all-new 22 MDX. Arguably one of the best features on the 2022 Acura MDX is the seating setup. And Acura solved the problem of, do I want a 7-passenger vehicle, 3 across the middle, 2 in the back, or do I want a 6-passenger with 2 captain's chairs? And most SUVs on the market, you have to make a decision. Well, Acura solved that problem. So now we have a 3-row seating. We have adjustable seats here that slide forward and back to allow you to get more room for the passengers in the rear if you have them, or extra leg room here in the back. Center console that folds down, which makes it really nice for passengers to have cup holders here. You also have cup holders in the door, but a nice storage bin back here. Gives you lots of space and comfortable seats. The seats in the back here do also recline, so which gives a nice seating position, makes it more comfortable. But then they went one step further and they allowed this center console to come out, and it's actually really easy to take out. Flick of a switch, a pull of a lever down at the bottom there, and then you can remove that center console. Weighs only about 30 pounds, really easy to take out. Throw that in the garage, and now I have captain's chairs. And this allows you that flexibility without having to make that sacrifice on whether I want to buy a 6-passenger or a 7-passenger SUV. Gives you space to walk in between, keeps the kids from fighting in the back, and gives you just a nice, comfortable seating environment. Again, one of the best features on the 2022 Acura. Giant panoramic sunroof. And yep, that comes standard on all 2022 Acura MDXs. And that sunroof is a monster sunroof that goes all the way back over those second row seats, almost all the way to the edge of those second row seats. Just a monster sunroof in the back. Has 2 parts, opens partially, or we can open it all the way. So then that's open partially, or we can open it all the way. And as we come around there, up top you can see this nice windscreen that they have up here. And surprisingly, on these large sunroofs like this, they're super quiet. Usually not a huge fan of big sunroofs or panoramic roofs like that because of the noise and such, but they're shockingly quiet and really going to be a nice, enjoyable feature as we get into the summertime. The next feature is in the back here of the MDX. We have this new storage area, and in past in the MDX we had storage area underneath the floor here, and you can have this area back here where you can store stuff, and whether it's stuff that you want to keep out of reach. If you're on vacation, you can put some private stuff down in there, and it covers up nicely so it's secure and out of the way. But they did one extra step with this. They made this cover removable now, and you can slide it down in the bottom there, and now you have extra space down in there. So it opens up that well. If you go to the grocery store, you can load your groceries in there along with this compartment in the side. So you keep those things from rolling around. And also they went one step further. And on the back of this, you can see it is like a plastic material, which will allow you to flip it over and slide it in there. And now you have a hard plastic surface back there where you if you have you're hauling stuff that's dirty or things that might spill or things that are wet, they're not going to ruin your carpet. It's really easy to clean up. You can also drop that down into the compartment down below and have that storage down below there. Now if you have things that might spill over, you don't have to worry about getting the carpet all wet and having stains and smells in the back of your vehicle. So it's a brilliant design for actually getting a lot of use out of that. And that compartment houses there, so when you have these seats up, you still have access and gives you extra space in there. Really a great idea. Really makes the MDX more functionality than what they had previous. Next new feature is the all new 12-inch full digital display. So you have a choice of how you want that display set up and how you like those gauges. And you see that has that picture, a neat little picture of the car there that actually shows you actively, like when brake lights are on, or when the hazard lights, or when your headlights are on. It's really a neat display. Also shows you cars in front of you. So it's kind of an active safety display, shows you the functions of the car. Have an information display there where we can scroll through all different types of data and information. Tire pressure monitoring system, oil life maintenance, which they've had that on the past. Typically that was in the middle of the speedometer and the tachometer, but then you have the ability to change those gauges depending on what you like as far as setup. And there's a couple different gauge styles. So this is more of a normal setup, but you can also have minimal gauges, the sport gauges, obviously, which you saw in that other one. So there's a lot of different settings that you can set it up how you prefer it to be and how to tailor it to your liking. So again, standard on the MDX, all new for 2022, and the first Acura model to have a full instrument cluster that's all digital. For the MDX is the wireless charging pad. And what's really nice about this wireless charging pad is that it fits a phone really easily. And this is a little bit larger than average smartphone, but you can see there's plenty of room for even a bigger phone, or even possibly a small little tablet, because it is a nice size display. Has a little power button there, so we can turn it on and off, and it tells you when it's charging and when it's on, or you can turn that off as well. But it really a nice padded display. This armrest kind of goes underneath that, so you can slide your phone right in there. It won't fall out and hit bumps and such. It will stay in place, and it's a pretty fast charger as well. It charges it up pretty quick, even with the case on, as you see here. So really great feature. Comes standard again on the all. And last but not least, along with that wireless charging comes the next piece, this nice 12.3 inch display up top here, which is a monster display compared to what they had in the past. Apple CarPlay as well as Android Auto. And it's the next generation because it is wireless. So you no longer do you have to plug in your phone to use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. It's all done wirelessly, which works really nice with that built-in wireless charger, as I showed before. So again, great new features, standard on the all-new 22 MDX. Last feature on the Acura MDX is one that you probably haven't thought of much, but it really makes a big difference, especially if you live in Northeastern Ohio and you live when we have winter weather like this, where it's snowing and yucky out and there's a ton of ice and salt on the roads. And that is Acura put standard on all MDXs a rear camera washer. Yep, you know what I'm talking about. And walking up to the back, and you go over to the camera and you give it the old thumb wipe off back here. And we've all done it. We give it the lick the thumb, come over here, wipe it off. And so what Acura has done is, if you can see right next to that, and it's a little hard to get in this picture, if you can see right next to that camera right up here, they have a washer that actually sprays right on the camera lens and cleans it off. It works great. Great feature. One of those things that you didn't think about, didn't know you needed, but you knew that when you looked at that dirty camera when you're trying to back up, that it would always be something that would be helpful if there had a way to clean that off. And now there you have it. There's 7 features that come standard on the all-new 2022 Acura MDX. If you like this video, please let us know. If there's other things you want to see, we'll get into other videos on the road in more detail on some of the equipment, technology, and just overall drive and creature comfort of this vehicle. It is awesome, but the proof is you coming out and taking a look at it for yourself, experience those features, take it for a drive, and see what it's all about. Thanks again for watching. This is Justin from Serra Auta Park, and we'll see you soon.